Hello parents, this is Miss Galloway. I'm here today to give you a tutorial on how you can help your child be successful on their accelerated reading assignment. As many of you know, accelerated reading is an independent assignment that accounts for 10% of your child's English grade. And this is a school-wide reading program here at Ross, so all students are expected to be doing independent reading and then taking quizzes on the accelerated reading program. So it's very important that parents stay informed about student progress on this assignment. And I know many of you have been contacting me via email or phone call with questions about this assignment as well. So I'm hoping that this video tutorial will be able to answer some of your questions and also help your child be successful in meeting their reading goals. So to start, you'll want to go to the internet. And from here, I'm going to ask you to visit our class website, which hopefully some of you have visited in the past. If not, welcome. The website is at rossgalloway.weebly.com. And from the home page, you'll see that there are tabs for each of the class periods. Again, I encourage you to look through this website if you haven't done so. By clicking on each individual period, you'll be able to check homework for that day. It's usually updated daily or every few days. You can see here the homework for today. However, our focus of this tutorial, we're going to go all the way to the More tab. So if you look all the way to the right-hand side, you'll notice that there's a More tab, and from there we're going to choose Accelerated Reader Program. Click on that icon. You'll be redirected to a page that contains information about Accelerated Reader, so I'd like you to please read through this if you haven't done so. Just basically explains how the program works. There's a section with instructions for students that explains exactly what is required of a student upon completion of a book. And lastly, our focus for today is the section called How Parents Can Get Involved. And we're going to be redirecting to a website called Renaissance Home Connect. And this is a site that is directly through the AR program. You can notice that the link is right here. And this is the easiest way. Just simply go to my website, rossgalloway.weebly.com, and you can be redirected by clicking this link. Just a note, when we get to the website, in order to sign on, you will need to use a username and password. For username, you'll be using your child's 6-digit school ID number. And this number is located on their ID card, or you can simply ask your student for this. Most of them have it memorized. For password, we'll be using the student birth date. But please notice, there's not going to be any zeros used as placeholders in the month or the day. We'll be using a slash to separate the dates, and also the full year is required. So for example, if your child's birthday is February 27th, 1999, you would type in 2/27/1999. And again, there are no zeros used as placeholders in the month or the day. So let's give it a try. You would click to be redirected to the Renaissance Home Connect site. And then we'll be typing in the username and password here in the center. For username, put your child's 6-digit ID. And for password, their birth month, day, and full year. After you are logged in, you'll be taken to this user-friendly homepage. And the Renaissance Home Connect site, I think, is pretty user-friendly for parents. It has all the information that you might need here in the center. And you can view my overall progress. This is your student's progress. And you'll notice some dates here. That's for our current marking period. This current marking period started November 13th and ends January 31st. So again, your child's goals need to be met by January 31st. Also on this front page, you'll notice some information about quizzes. You see an 85%. This is the percentage that your child needs to meet in order to pass their quizzes. So you must pass with an 85% or higher on the quizzes to earn the full point value. And you can notice this yellow star, hopefully, which means that your student is achieving that goal. They're at goal. This middle section on points outlines your child's point goal for the current marking period. So this particular student has a goal of 9.3 points, meaning each book is assigned a certain number of points. And by reading and quizzing on that book, they can achieve those points. So you can see here in the center that this particular student has 4.2 points to go to earn to achieve the goal, which is about 55% done, which is on track because we have about a month and a half to go. They may just need to read one additional book. The last section on this page that I'd like to draw your attention to is the book level. You'll notice a number here. This is the level that your student has been reading at. And the number represents the school year, the school grade, the first number. And the second number represents the month in that school year. So for example, this student is reading at a 5th grade level in the 5th month. And we take placement tests every semester so that your child can attempt to improve their reading level. The last section I want to draw your attention to is this section here. By clicking on the book, this is their last quiz, you can get some information on how the student did. Gives you the book level, the points possible, shows you the date that the quiz was taken, the percentage that they received, and then the point value they received. So this student here took the test on December 6th, passed with 100%, and therefore earned 3 points. If you'd like to see previous books that your child tested on, you can click on the View My Bookshelf icon, and it will show you their recent books. Okay, and if your child has been on the AR program for several years, there'll be multiple shelves here of books. But we'll click on the second one, and it takes you to that information page again. So book level 5.4, points possible 3.0. This quiz was taken on November 29th. They earned a score of 70%, which translated to 2.1 points. So I hope that you have found this tutorial helpful. I encourage all of you to use the site to monitor if your child is reading and quizzing, and it will tell you the dates that those quizzes were taken. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.